Hi everybody, it is Angela, founder of Live Tall, and on today's episode we are talking about the Live Wrap. So the Live Wrap is one of the most versatile pieces that you are going to have in your wardrobe. I originally created this as a swimsuit cover-up, but as the product developed and I had it in my hands, I realized that there were so many different ways that you can wear this piece. So I am going to walk you through all the details of this piece, and then I'm going to end with several different ways that you can style this so you can really see how versatile of a piece this is. So the first thing that I wanted to do today was talk to you and give you a background of the inspiration, because I feel like most tall girls can relate to this story and how this idea kind of then came about. So I was about 10 years ago at this point, packing and shopping for my honeymoon. And we were planning our trip to Kauai. So we were going, to the beach. It was all about the swimwear and the swimsuit cover-ups, right? So I found a caftan that I really loved because I love like the flowy, effortlessly chic look of a caftan. So I bought one that was beautiful turquoise and marigold, and it matched my swimsuit perfectly. And I brought it home to show my fiance. I was so excited to show him. And I came out, wearing the caftan like a ta-da. And he paused, he chose his words carefully, and he basically said, it looked like I was wearing a muumuu, which, if you think about a traditional sort of swimsuit cover-up caftan, they are very shapeless, they're very flowy, and yeah, they kind of resemble a muumuu of sorts. So, not the look that I was going for on my honeymoon. And then he also did point out the fact that the caftan was probably a good 6, 7, 8 inches off the ground, which of course, caftans are supposed to be long and flowy, and on everybody else but us tall girls, they're going to hit the ground, and on me, well, yes, it was quite far off the ground. So needless to say, I returned that caftan, even though I loved it, and I really just started to think about how could I find, or did I need to create, a product that was not only going to hit the ground, right? So obviously something that was going to be long enough and give you that beautiful flowy look, but a swimsuit cover-up that could actually give you a little bit more shape and sex appeal, but still be covered and comfortable. So I didn't think of it overnight. It's just kind of one of those things that just started to get the balls rolling in my head. And a few years later, I conceptualized this wrap. Now that's about 7 years ago at this point. So I've talked to you guys a lot about the fact that I have had lots of brand ideas and aspirations to build a clothing line. And that's a perfect example of an idea that I had that really kind of brought to life, my desire to create a clothing line. So the Live Wrap kind of just lived in my, portfolio and my sketchbook until it was time to build Live Tall just a little over a year ago. So that's the background of the Live Wrap. I love this piece. Again, it's just a long time in the making. So what I first want to talk to you about is the fit and the sizing of the Live Wrap. I'm going to get to the styling part at the end. So the fit is, just to give you guys a reference, my sizes go from a small to a double extra large, which is a 2 to a 20, roughly, and I am wearing a medium. So I am 6'1", obviously it's still dragging on the ground. I'm 6'1", my waist is 29 inches, and my hips are 39 inches, just to give you a reference point. If you are comparing your sizes, again, I'm a medium, and those are my dimensions, with a 35-inch inseam. So I tend to be pretty proportional for a tall girl. So like I said, it goes from a 2 to a 20, a small to a double extra large. What's really, really important about this is that you understand how to tie the tie, because I've had actually a few people think that the waistline is too tight and kind of question like, what fit models are you using? Because you're trying to tie the wrap like a traditional wrap dress. Now, even though I am using the wrap style, I have created it a little bit differently so that it actually gives you more of this asymmetrical look and gives you that high slit. Because like I talked about in the inspiration, I really wanted to have something that was covered but gave you shape and sex appeal. Because again, like I said, it kind of all came from this idea when I was packing for my honeymoon, right? So you want to have a little sex appeal. So I'm going to walk closer to the camera so that you can see how to properly tie the tie. So like I said, it is a traditional wrap, and you can see here, it goes through the hole. So then you wrap it, but what I want you to do is tie it asymmetrically. So that's what I mean when I talk about in the product description on the website, is you're not tying it all the way over here. First of all, you're gonna have all of this tie, it's not gonna look right, and that's where I've had people think like, oh, it's not pulling all the way, it must be too small for my waist, and that's not the case. So you wanna actually tie it asymmetrically, because that's what gives this asymmetrical line so that you can get that leg slit, all right? Because again, it is supposed to be a swimsuit cover-up, not a traditional wrap dress. So really important there, and then it's ready to go. So that is my tip on how to properly tie and put this on when you're wearing it like a wrap and wearing it like a swimsuit cover-up. So the material and care is the next thing that I wanted to talk to you about. It is a polyester silk chiffon. So it is very lightweight and it is semi-sheer. So if you guys can see, I mean, I'm wearing a white swimsuit, so it might be kind of hard to tell, but it is something that is semi-sheer. So what I recommend for the care of this item is to hand wash it. So obviously it's good with water because it's a beach cover up after all. So if the waves are splashing on it, I don't know, a drink spills, you're on vacation, you have your wet swimsuit, you're putting, you know, the wrap over your wet swimsuit, it's gonna do just fine with water. And so the care is just the same thing. Just wash it very delicately with your hands and then hang it or lay it flat to dry. You don't want to put this in the dryer. That's the one thing. And especially too, you want to take extra care because we have these really cute little tassels. So another part that really inspired me when I was creating this is I love like vintage style like robes. And so this kind of with the tassel was sort of my nod to a vintage robe, and I just love that look. So anyways, so that is how you want to care for this item. So now what I'd like to do is show you a few different ways that you can wear this. And again, like I said in the beginning, it's a very, very versatile piece. And so you might be investing in a swimsuit cover-up, but you will see very quickly that there's lots of different ways you can wear it, and it's very, very fun. So with the magic of editing, here we are, another way to wear the Live wrap. And of course, I'm also wearing it in the other print that it comes in. The first one was palm print. This is the galaxy print, which I am obsessed with because I'm obsessed with all things stars. Obviously, it's part of my logo, and I just love this galaxy print. So how I am wearing this is sort of just more open. So again, here, I'll show you how I did it, is I didn't tie it traditionally like, you know, I showed the first way to wear it when I was wearing it like the cover up. All I did was just take the two straps and tie it in the front. So you can kind of adjust it if you want to wear it up a little bit higher or wherever your waistline is. And you could just do it as one knot. I'm just going to tie it in a bow, just a little bit more finished of a look. And you've got a really cool kind of chic open duster look. So I have worn it like this many, many different ways. And now the only reason I'm not putting shoes with this right now, tall girl problem, is my head gets cut off. So you can't see me if I go in high heels, which I was actually putting this outfit with like a pair of strappy high heels that could be perfect for, you know, happy hour, date night, something kind of fun and festive. But I have actually worn this a lot of different ways. So I have worn this, I'm wearing it just with like some cropped jeans, like high-waisted, sort of a cropped boot cut, or excuse me, cropped flare jean. And I love these jeans. These are from Madewell, by the way. And they're the tall length, of course, so that the cropped is more of a decent crop and not too cropped. And I have actually worn this with a legging and combat boots with a camisole. I have worn this with a dress, like a slip dress underneath, and some strappy shoes for like an evening look. I have also worn this, believe it or not, which was one of my favorites, biker shorts, a tank top, and sneakers in the summertime, which was a super, super fun look. So you can wear it a lot of different ways. Again, it just becomes like an accessory and like how you want to style things underneath. So that is the second way that you can wear the Live wrap. The third way, I mean, there's probably 100 ways, but the third way that I like to show it is tied in the back, like a long cardigan or like a long duster. So all you're gonna do is just tie it in the back. It's very simple. I don't need to do fancy editing for this. So here we are. And all you do is you just tie it in the back. You kind of pull it forward so that you can get it to the width and everything, the look that you want it for. And there you go. You have a cool little duster. And I've worn it this way as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this. You know, the reason that I'm doing these product reviews and these kind of in-depth videos is so that you can get a really great feel and an idea, not only for the inspiration, but just the material, how it wears, styling ideas, and things like that, so that you can make a purchase and know exactly what you are getting. Because I don't like to shop online, so I'm trying to make the shopping experience as easy and fun as I can for you, and I hope you feel the same way. So leave a comment or like this video if you do enjoy it, and look out for more. I'm kind of filming these weekly, and I'll be coming out with more, and especially when we do new product launches, they will all come with their own videos so you can get a really good idea of the product before you buy it. So subscribe, like, comment, all of those things you're supposed to do on YouTube, and we'll see you guys all again really soon. Bye.